Hello, namaste, and good evening, everyone. My name is Sheila Iyer, and I'm from Mumbai. I welcome you all to this 10th episode of Literary Zone, a platform for writers and poets. I would like to thank Mr. Manoj Krishnanji, founder of Asian Literary Society, for coming up with so many wonderful programs. The objective of this organization is to promote Asian arts, culture, and literature. It also gives me immense pleasure to share that Asian Literary Society has been selected in the 2021 Facebook Community Accelerator Program. A big applause and hearty congratulations to Manoj Krishnanji. Today, we have two eminent guests, Gauri Bhargav and from Chennai and Madhu Jaiswal from Kolkata. Welcome to our show. Now, before I
Thank you,
move
Sheila.
ahead to welcome Now, before I move ahead to introduce our guest, I would like to share a beautiful quote written by Stephen Hawking. Here it goes. I quote: Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about what makes the universe exist. Be curious, and however difficult life may be, there is always something you can do and succeed at. It matters that you don't just give up. I unquote. Thank you. Time to introduce our prolific guest. Gauri Bhargav is a certified storyteller from Katalia Academy, an engineering graduate who is highly interested in arts. She has always had a passion to tell stories. She is currently with Club 1 Billion Readers as a freelance storyteller and has been rendering stories to school children. Gauri Storyteller is a YouTube channel dedicated to storytelling for various age groups. She has also been a contributor to Talking Stories Radio, a program dedicated to the art of storytelling by East London Radio. Gauri is a voracious reader and also loves to weave words into poems, short stories, and blogs. She has won several online contests conducted by literary groups like Asian Literary Society, Penmancy, Artusin, Pink Comrade, Poetry Planet, PPJK, Beyond the Box, and Chrysanthemum Chronicles. Her works have been published in various online portals, literary magazines, and journals. She recently launched her website gauribhargav.com, a place to showcase her works. She has been part of various anthologies with Wafting Earthy, Drapple Dipped in Love, and Out of My Box, which includes collection of short stories, and Spotlight is a collection of poems. Welcome, Gauriji.
Hello. Thank you.
Our
Thank you
next
very much for the opportunity.
Welcome, most welcome. Our next guest today is Miss Madhu Jaiswal, a bilingual poet, writer, and social worker hailing from Kolkata, India. She is an optimistic and compassionate person who believes in humanity and sharing smiles. She completely believes in the notion that penning down one's thought is therapeutic to the soul. She is associated with the Impish Last Publishing House, Mumbai, in the capacity of an executive editor. Editor. She has 8 anthologies as an editor to her credit. Her creative contribution have been published in various national and international anthologies, and she often gets featured in prestigious e-zines like Bonobology, Poetry Archive, Spill Words, Glowmug, Setumug, Tuck Magazine, Inspitale.com, Atunis Galaxy, to name a few. She has recently featured in the prestigious anthology Artish 2 alongside various stalwarts. The Kali Project, Rosinate Sonnet Anthology, Muffled Mons are other much applauded anthologies she got featured in. She bagged third prize in Beyond Black Sakhi Annual Poetry Awards 2019-2020. She is also attached to a social group named Share a Smile and volunteers for social causes and upliftment of the destitute. According to her, hope, belief, and perseverance are the powerful mantras that can pave a path towards success, no matter what. Her write ups often revolve around these keywords. Welcome, Madhuji.
Thank you so much, Sheila. Thanks for the opportunity.
Welcome.
It's an honor being here.
Most welcome. Taking the session ahead, my first question is for Gauriji. You are an avid reader, so if one needs to improve his her creative writing, what type of books one should read, according to you?
Yeah, that's a very valid question. So, to be a creative writer, you also need to read a lot. But one thing that I would recommend in order to excel in the creative journey, which I'm still in the journey towards becoming better in my journey. So that I would say is don't restrict to any one particular author. So try to read books of various authors, not just international authors, self-published authors, and many other authors. You have a lot of books that are freely available in the Kindle Unlimited. So go ahead and read them because reading works by various authors helps us to analyze how each one has tackled a particular story. And if you have found a particular story interesting, then as a writer, it is very important to read a story from the point of angle of a writer so that you analyze how a particular story has been written, which made it very interesting, and try to note down the various technicalities that has been used by the author, which has made the author very successful. So I would say that. And secondly, it is very important to read the works of fellow writers when you're in a creative journey, when you're in the
Absolutely.
creative writing journey, not just very eminent writers. All your fellow writers, they can give you a lot of inputs for you to improve, and they can also give you feedbacks. So when you read their works, you also get a good idea about how a particular prompt or a particular title has been tackled by different writers in different ways. So it helps you to actually expand your thinking by thinking beyond the box, beyond your thinking capacity. And after that, your reading very much depends on the kind of story you're writing. For example, if you're writing a historical fiction, then it's very important that you try to learn the facts that is associated with the story. So though it may be a fictional story, it's important that you know the backstory, which might be some historical uh, facts that you want to incorporate. And if it's a mythological fiction, then you need to be strong in the mythological aspect of the story in order to make it a fictionalized version. And if you're writing poetry, then it's very important that you also try to read poetries of different styles and different how it has been written by different poets. And nowadays, in a lot of literary platforms, there are a lot of upcoming poets and a lot of established poets who are a great source of inspiration, and we can learn a lot from them. And I have personally learned a lot from my fellow writers, more than reading from very eminent poets or very eminent writers whom we already know. Reading the works of fellow writers and poets helps a lot in becoming better towards your creative writing journey.
Totally
Absolutely. I
agree to
totally
this.
agree with you. Yes, I also
Yeah,
totally
exactly.
agreed with
Reading
this.
others really helps.
Yes.
Yes, yes, I do. I also read all poetries of other fellow writers, and you definitely
Yeah.
get to learn many things. Very well said,
Yes.
very well said,
Thank
and a
you.
good takeaway for everyone today. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you are a good story weaver and also have your own YouTube channel. Today, what would you like to share, a story or a poem?
I would like to share a poem today because stories would take up longer time and poems would be easier for people to connect. So I would like to
Connect.
share one of the poems written by me, and I'm sure it will strike a chord with most of you. And it's a free verse poem because when I generally recite, I choose free verses because that can flow easily than a structured one. So I would like to share a poem today. The first poem would be My Dreams. So here it goes. I hope you all enjoy it. I had garnered all my choicest dreams, like glowing fireflies in a crystal jar, cherishing them as my treasured possessions. I hope to set them free one day so that they soar up in the sky with glee. I locked, sealed, and hid the jar in a safe place so that they don't get lost. But then, as days passed, I sunk into a life filled with mundane tasks. I had traveled far from my woven land of dreams. My journey took the most meandering curves. Alas, I forgot to carry my jar of dreams with me, and it lay hidden and forgotten. by the sands of time that concealed it in layers deep. And then one day I frantically searched for the dreams I once had. My mind became enshrouded in clouds of despair. Where are my dreams? My voice bellowed in the air. Why have they run away? I made a melancholic plea, blaming the conspiring universe. I heard a quiet voice answering me, a voice that had remained subdued all along. Your dreams did not run away. You kept running away. Hear the voice, and it shall be your guiding light. Finally, it dawned upon me that it was time for me to chase my dreams by breaking the invisible shackles of my imprisoned mind. With grit and determination, I crossed the most unkind mile. At last, I found my forgotten jar of dreams and transformed them slowly, one by one, into reality. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Very nice, very nice. Wonderful poem. Well, it was indeed a wonderful poem. And the rhythm of your lines was great. I
Thank
loved,
you, ma'am.
especially I loved one line. I would like to say that particular line. Your dreams did not turn away. You kept running away.
Yes.
So I love that. Thank you, Gauriji.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
mov- Moving ahead, my question to Madhuji now. How long have you been associated with the Impish Last Publishing House, and how was your experience wearing the hat of an editor?
Uh, First of all, I want to thank Mr. Manoj Krishnan sir and Asian Literary Society for having me here. And of course, to you, Sheila, it's been an honor being here.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
I take great pride in the fact that I have been associated with the Impish Last Publishing House since its inception. It started in year 2017, and I have been associated since then. I still remember I was on a family trip and Mina's message just popped up. Do you want to be a part of my first anthology as an editor? And I was so excited. Yes, why not? I would be like it would be pleasure to join one. And then and there the groups were formed and we joined the anthology group. And I was just glued to the screen. The book was completed in no time. That was R.V. Meer's Spectators, and it was much applauded by all. And since then, the journey of my being as an editor has been going places. With the growth of the publishing house, even I have grown up as an editor, as a poet, as a writer, always trying to upscale my abilities to do the things technically sound, as the social media team, joining them, doing flip books, now also in graphic designing and everything. And the fellow writers and editors, everyone, like we are like a family, and we do things together. They really respect and love me a lot for that. And now as I'm working as an executive editor there, it's been a huge platform for me. Whatever I am today, it's like all goes to them. So I'm truly indebted to Meena Mishra for having me there on their platform. It's been a great journey, enriching, and I must say it's like I'm very much into the field of editing and all, which I was like a dream few years back.
So it's fulfilled. Your dream has been fulfilled.
Yeah, yeah. It's like happening, giving me a platform to showcase my talent, which I wasn't aware of that I can do all these stuffs before. As she was the one who approached me. I was associated with her that I has done an anthology with her. But I was nowhere like I can do an editor, be an editor. I was just a writer and a poet. She said, no, you can do this, just join it. And with time, I just learned the things of as what we need to do as an editor. And with time, I really learned a lot about things. And it's what I am today, earning lots of appreciation, getting so many awards and certificates for being the best editor and all, which was like a dream sometimes back. I was just like a simple housewife before. So it's just like it has given me a platform and an identity of my own. That's it. And here I am with you now as an editor, as a guest editor now. It's a huge thing for me.
See, there is potential in everyone, but then sometimes we need a push. We need a push from
Yeah, we
someone.
just don't realize it ourselves. It's we just need a gentle
Exactly.
push, and we just and a huge
Exactly.
arena is there to
Yes.
explore.
And then the
Yeah,
universe
exactly,
will
exactly.
conspire always, whatever we have to
Yeah,
become.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to
that's true.
do something, that thought was there inside, I need to do something, but I wasn't aware what to do. That gentle push really helped me out to go venture out and explore myself, my potential, which I wasn't aware of. Like, it's like other people can see what you are, but we are not aware of ourselves.
Yes.
That's the
Yes,
thing.
absolutely, absolutely.
That
That's true,
gentle
very
push let
true.
me, yeah. And
Many
the
people
faith
do
and the
face this.
trust, yeah, whatever they showed me and Meena Mishra really helped me out a lot. And it's been a great journey since the beginning of the publishing house, and it's going on really strong.
Strong.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Great going and all the very best for your future endeavors, Madhuji.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
you write wonderful verses. Which one are you going to recite today for our viewers?
I would like to read a poem named Poetic Verses. I will read that.
Okay, yeah.
Mm, Poetic verses, the synchronicity, the euphony, or the tyranny of the heart, overwhelming, gushing, often tearing apart, the words that remain barren in the lone chambers of the heartland dictate and weave tapestry of beautiful verses, nature's glory or intangible fury, symphony of loving souls or bevy of beauties, rendezvous with various emotions at par, seeking refuge in the benevolence of mystic realms, living bonanza, love and light, sunshine day or moonlit night, the surfing sea and the shimmering stars, the raw emotions and myriad thoughts, the whole universe is encapsulated in poetic form, enchanting and rustic, creative and therapeutic. Poetry is the medley sung by the loving heart.
Lovely poem. I was completely
Lovely.
lost
Thank
in
you.
your poem. Yeah, and poetry is
Thank
the,
you
yes,
so
of
much.
course, poetry is the melody.
Yeah, it's a medley
Yes.
sung by the loving heart.
Sorry, medley. Medley. It's a medley. Loved it. Yeah, absolutely wonderful poem. And your verses, I have read quite a few, and I love reading your verses. It's really nice. Thank you for
Thank you so
sharing.
much. Yeah.
Okay, coming back to Gauri ji for my second question. What kind of stories do you narrate and which age group?
Yes, as a storyteller, as an oral storyteller, I mostly narrate stories for children. And to children, I usually narrate the fables or sometimes the mythological stories. And most often, children are not worried about the kind of stories that we narrate, but how interesting we make it for them, the kind of facial expressions and the silly faces that we make, especially for the young children. So, more than the story that we narrate, it's the kind of uh, expressions that we give and how involved they become with us. So, that is more important for the children than actually the story. So, that is, and most of the stories, it may not have a moral in it, but there is some takeaway with every story. So, so yeah, whether it's a character building or whether it's a team building, there is some kind of message or just how to spread the message of joy or truth. So every story has some takeaway message with it. It need not come exclusively with a moral, but still children's mind are really geared towards listening to story, and that helps in building their character a lot. So the way we narrate the story is more important than the story itself when it
Story
comes to
itself.
oral storytelling.
Very true. The interesting way of telling the story matters.
Yes.
How the
So
people
sometimes
or
even
children
if
can
the
connect.
story is very interesting, if we don't make it very expressive, then they may not connect. So once they don't connect, we
Exactly.
immediately know that they are not interested in listening to you.
Interested in listening
True.
to it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sounds very, very interesting. So next time, do tag me whenever you recite a story. I would love to hear.
Thank you very much.
I would definitely love to hear. Okay,
Yeah.
now poetry time again. Which one are you going to recite for our viewers?
Yeah, the next one is a shorter poem. So this is also
Okay.
something that I think most of them can resonate with it. So I have chosen only that kind of a poem. So this poem, the title of this poem is "I'm Not Perfect." So I guess most of you would agree with me. So here goes my poem. I'm not perfect.
Okay.
Perched in the dusky sky, among the constellation of stars, I beam. I'm the brightest being that one can see. I'm a poet's muse and an artist's delight. However, I'm not perfect all the time. I wax and wane, shifting my shape. I seem to be flawed at times. And during times of deepest despair, I may appear to fade completely. But after a quiet period of introspection, I slowly rise in incremental steps, becoming whole once again. Dear Earthlings, hark! No one is perfect. That should never be a cause for concern. Just remember, each one is uniquely made by the hands of the Creator. Thank you.
Once
Wonderful.
again, a lovely poem. Yes, once again, a lovely poem. Yes, each one of us are unique and no one is perfect. True, very true. Thank you so much. My next
Thank you.
question is for Madhuji. You are
Yeah.
attached to a social group. Share a smile. My question to you
Yeah.
is, what are your goals as a social worker? Is this organization spread throughout the country?
Our group is like name Share a Smile. It's a like-minded friends group. We are
Mm-hmm.
attached to it. It's the main group was formed in Bangalore by an MNC techie, and we were connected through social media, and the group was started over here in Kolkata. We work for destitute, providing groceries and stationeries for children and to old age homes, and do certain amounts of education support system to the needy, providing them basics for their education, because what we feel is education is the key for the better future. We try to do that, and moreover, we are into like so many youngsters are in state of depression. We try to keep awareness about the mental health. People don't feel that mental health is that much important. They feel it's a stigma. If someone is mentally ill, it's just said that they are mad or something. It's not taken seriously. So many people are like in the pangs of depression, or just bearing it silently. They are in a depressive zone. So we are working for that, helping
Mm-hmm.
people out in counseling, and making them uh, held out, and talk about mental health. And my main agenda of ours group is to provide basic education to many people. And basically, we're reaching out to Sundarban area in my Kolkata area. Like there are so many suburb areas where basics of education is not there. No education system, nothing. Some few of the peoples we are connected over there, and we're trying to provide stationary objects to them, and providing at least basic education to them so that they have a better life afterwards. And second theme is that depression thing. We are doing awareness about mental health and all. These two things are basic agenda of my group, and that we are working on it. And rest time to time we do visit old age homes, and providing groceries over there, spending time to them, because those people are like very lonely. Might be they are having their basic amenities over there, but they are so lonely. If we just go over there and talk to them, spend some time to them, they feel so happy about it. So that the main motto of our group, Sharing Smile, what we do. And it might be a few minutes spent there, but they feel so good about that. These are the basic things what we are doing. And rest, as much as needs and requirements are sometimes request pour over, so we just try to fulfill whatever we can, crowdfunding and everything. That's it.
A very great initiative. A very, very, very
Yeah,
great initiative. May you
yeah,
inspire
trying
many
to
such
do as
people to
much
do
as
such
can.
causes. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
exactly. We
hope
can
many
spend
people.
so many things. We can spend like 500 on a pizza and everything, but for a student in government school, 500 is a fees of whole infrastructure of the year for a class session. So that's the
Yeah,
thing, we need to really think about it. We can do
yes.
something for them, at least their life will be like real, go to some strength, some places.
Good.
We just need
At
to
least
do that. And
whatever.
presently we are helping out some students in village areas, and regularly on monthly basis we are providing tuition fees, and providing their stationaries, and giving their fees and everything. So it's really helping out them. And in future, if we are able to help even a one or two students, it will make a huge difference for in their life and for us also a different kind of content feeling that at least we
Yeah,
have been able to do something for humanity.
absolutely.
That's it.
Right. A very great initiative and a good job you have taken this. And may
So
you
much.
inspire many people to do such good causes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Thank you. Which poem are you going to share now, Madhuji?
Uh, I am reading The Real Beauty. It's
Okay.
always like people appreciate for what you are, and but sometimes it just wanes away after some time, unless and until it jumps from just comes from within, that you have that in yourself. That's what is my poem about. The real
Okay.
beauty. They say beauty lies in the eyes of beholder. The way other perceive you is what makes you appealing. Is that so? No. Beauty doesn't lie in the eyes of the beholder. It lies within. It takes immense self-belief and esteem to discover it. And when people praise you for being beautiful, be it your physical aspect or your inner abilities, it boosts your confidence level to a certain extent. Yes, you feel good from within, but this stays only for a few moments, and you tend to reconcile to your original self again after some time. The real magic begins only in your life when you realize all it by yourself. You start believing in your own abilities. You feel cool and confident in your approach. Your self esteem, your pride, your passion for life evolves in a wonderful way, and your perception changes for betterment. You start feeling vibrant, and the zest for life evolves, and your abilities manifolds, leading you towards a successful zone which you haven't felt before. You achieve better and you start focusing more, living life as you have done never before. Thank you.
As always,
That
a
was
good
very
one.
deep. That was awesome.
Awesome. Yeah.
Thank you so
There is
much.
magic. Actually, there is some magic in your poems. And yes, penning down thoughts brings solace. I too agree with it. Very, very beautiful poem, Madhuji. Very beautiful.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Now, welcome. Now, before I end the session, I would like to share one of my poetry that I had recently written. With your permission, of course. Can
Of
Yes.
I?
course,
Sure.
please go ahead.
Sure, sure.
Sure, sure. We
Okay.
love to hear you.
Thank you. The title of my poem is Never Be Defeated. Escalating anger will scar lives. It has the power of a sharp knife. Trim the branches of your anger. Never be defeated by this fire. Don't fall prey to fear. Don't lose yourself, dear. Fear will clip your wings. Never be defeated by this and sink. Life is not always smooth, but a battle. Failure is neither permanent nor fatal. To taste success, move out of your comfort zone. Never be defeated, even if you are alone. Hurdles and hindrances on your path may be many, but never quit amid your journey. Train your mind to train your mind to fight and win. Never be defeated or give in. Every person is unique and special. Don't be a stranger to hidden potential. Comparing with others will get you close to insecurities. Never be defeated by stress and anxieties. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. That was
Wonderful.
wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you both. Okay. Although we would like to hear more from you, time does not permit us to do so. So, once again, thank you both for joining us this evening and good luck. A big thank
Thank
you
you
Thank
to
you
so
Mr.
very
much,
much.
Manoj
Leela.
Krish. A big thank you to Mr. Manoj Krishnan and the entire ALS
Yes.
team for this wonderful platform.
Thank you
Last
so
but
much.
not the least, last but not the least, thank you viewers for watching our program. See you all next week, same time, same day with another interesting session. Till then, goodbye, good night.
Thank you. Bye bye.